www.streamstore.online/grow-your-twitch, like the tweet I was mentioning.
Grow your Twitch.
Close personal friend, that bot that followed me.
Oh, huh. I wonder who that is. At Stream Story.
Mm-hmm. Boy, that's helpful. I didn't know how else I was going to grow your Twitch than something liking my tweets.
Yeah, how are they gonna like grow your Twitch?
I can't.
It's gonna be like stream a lot.
I can't wait to find out.
Stream more and make people like you.
Yeah.
Give us your money now.
It's gonna be weird when Ludwig is like Twitch royalty in like a year.
Royalty?
Because like yeah, because he'll be like a top 20, top 15 streamer.
Yeah, I mean, he's on that crash course, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Like, growing like crazy. By the way, before we get any further, welcome to Idiot Box episode 7. Title to be determined.
Yeah, we've done 7 of these. Well, technically we've done 6 already.
We've done 6. We're making a 7.
The last one was really, really melee heavy.
Yeah, it was.
So I have topics now that aren't like I got it all out of my system.
Well, I mean, kind of wanted to talk about Falcon Climbers a little bit, but
all right.
I don't know.
All right.
I mean, Ludwig though is interesting with how fast he's growing and like fucking. It's gonna be weird, yeah. When like, I mean, I think it's already kind of happening where a lot of non-Smash people know about him. And he's kind of like outgrown that scene in a way.
It's so fucked up to me that he made me like sellout Twitch streaming, like just playing stuff and like doing kind of like clickbait YouTube thumbnails and like his stream quality, like the quality of his content is really high, but the actual subject matter I've always thought was really dumb. But at the same time, it is entertaining. It's very entertaining.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So even if it's not something that I would ever want to do, it is something that I can appreciate. Well, if you're gonna do it, he's doing a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's never been the part of him that I appreciate, you know, like making the thumbnails and the clickbait titles and like playing the numbers games and stuff like that. It's always been like he's just so over the top about everything, which I don't know. It kind of comes off as fake, obviously, but like like you said, it's still really entertaining and like he's doing a really good job at it. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The dude puts out a video like every day and streams. I don't know.
So I think he has his stream is like what he does himself, and then I think he has like an editor make some YouTube stuff for him, and then some people probably working on merch, running his merch for him. But I think back in the day he used to do it all himself, which is insane to me. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's go, Ludwig.
Let's go.
I always push the chat to the side. I minimize chat because there's no reason to watch the blur move at 1,000 miles an hour.
Oh, Ludwig's chat.
Yeah, because now
you meant like, my chat. I'm like,
no, Ludwig's chat, because Ludwig's got like 19,000 subs and God knows how many follows, and so that chat is just a rocket. It's insanely fast. Yeah.
I can tolerate bigger Twitch chats more than most people, I think, but his is like, I don't know. It's never relevant to what he's doing. It's just like dumb memes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Mango's chat's really good for how big it is, I think.
I think so too, especially with Valorant, because there's not a lot to add, right? There's no reason to really like be typing if he's playing Valorant other than to like say hi or talk with other people that are in chat, you know? Plop's chat is actually like 50-50. 50% of the time it's really good, and 50% of the time it's like it's just blowing up with the jorts emote over and over again.
Or the plup please dance. One of my new favorites. Do you have better Twitch? Better Twitch TV?
Do I what?
Do you have better Twitch TV? With
No.
like the GIF emotes and stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
Good. That's beyond my boomer brain.
There's a really funny plup emote called Plup Please, where he's like dancing, but he's like pumping his fists really rapidly. It's super good. I love it. I actually added it to my channel.
All right. After this, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, super good.
All right.
I always like Ludwig's one of those one of those Melee people that I'll only hear about a little bit at first, and then I'll learn like, oh, they have 1,000 subs and like a really thriving Twitch channel. I'm like, why? And then I check them out, and it's like they actually make good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Nez actually is kind of that person now. Like, I got gifted a sub to him randomly just for watching his like little tournament thing he had a while back.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently now he's got like well over 1,000 subs.
I think he's got,
just some controller nerd that plays Yoshi.
I think he's got like 3,000 actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's got a really chill stream because he's just working on controllers in his garage and talking. It's like just chatting, but like he's working on something at the same time.
But like normally those streams don't do very well, or I wouldn't expect them to.
Just chatting is like the most popular content on the internet.
Yeah, but for different reasons, I think, than just like making controllers and talking.
Well, what are we doing? We're just talking.
Yeah.
I guess there's two of us.
Yeah, it's a back and forth thing. I don't know.
I think
I haven't watched Nez too much. I'm not sure.
I think just chatting as an idea, as a format, as a thing that you do is really appealing, right? For me as a viewer. I mean, not all the
like
time.
We've
but
got
a lot
company.
Of the time, when I go to Mango's channel, it's just to listen to him talk. It doesn't really matter to me what he's playing, right? And just chatting just eliminates the whole option of like anything else happening. So,
right, yeah.
Most of the channels I watch are very verbal. There's not a lot that I watch just for the content. Technically, Mango, right? There's definitely some times where I watch Mango play and he's not talking and I'll still watch for hours and hours. But for the most part, if whoever's streaming isn't talking a lot, I get bored very quickly, even if they're like a pro at whatever they're doing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So Nez is very comforting for that reason.
I always like my streams kind of, for lack of a better word, devolve into that, where I'm just like chatting sometimes and not doing anything. But I could never imagine just starting stream with the intention of like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to talk to people and chat the whole time.
You just need to have a chat first. Like, that's the
hard
part.
You have to wait for people to come in at least. What would you do? At least play like Heli Attack or something. Like, come on. Quap. Also, Jack, thank you for the host, man.
Ooh, let's go, Jack. He's in the other room.
He's right next to you, probably.
15, 20 feet away. So I have some quick updates. Is there any Joey news?
Any Joey news?
Mm-hmm.
Not really, no. Still quarantined, obviously. Been streaming a lot. Doing the Wind Waker randomizer's been a really fun time. Like, chat's super chill for those. I kind of want to get, like, super good at the randomizer and, like, know the game really well. I was actually going to talk about how, like, all my friends are streaming now. Which, like, all of a sudden, that's kind of weird to me. But also really cool. Like, they all picked it up at the same time. They're all really enjoying it.
I think everybody has affiliate now.
Yeah, everyone's got affiliate. It's crazy.
Yeah. I would say the Birdie boys, they're all doing work now out in the world.
Right, yeah.
Arguably, the person who streamed the least, other than myself, has been Spence. And Spence, he's one of my favorite late night streamers. Actually, I'm a big fan of the late night Spence streams.
You never caught one of his Find Me streams, did you?
No, but I would just watch him and Henry play All Star and shoot the shit for 8 hours.
Yeah, that's good too. I gotta get him on or like convince him to do another We Play stream for you to watch, because those are so fun. I don't know if I told you about Find Me.
No, what's Find Me?
It's this dumb game for the Wii where like
I'm already sold.
The game gives you like a prompt, I guess. It's like, find the me that's sleeping, and then you have to look at this screen full of me's and then pick out the one that's sleeping in the least amount of time. And like your time goes down, and you want to see how many rounds you can get, basically.
So it's like I Spy meets Where's Waldo.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah, what's up, Sam? You love that game? Yeah, it's pretty fun, actually. Like, I remember playing it as a kid, and I didn't realize the potential of like streaming that game and watching Spence trying to figure it out and like typing hints and stuff. It's actually really funny. He actually like quote unquote speed ran it a little bit, where he like made splits and stuff, and he was like trying to figure it out as fast as possible, and we're like helping him out. It's super like mentally taxing at 3 a.m., but it's super funny.
It's like a crossword. It just hurts your brain.
Exactly. We do all the hard shit at 3 in the morning. It's like, want to figure out a really dumb crossword puzzle? Or two, maybe?
I've looked at Twitch, like on like, let's say a random Friday, and like CFR is playing randomizer of Ocarina. Lamont is playing Ocarina. You're playing Wind Waker. Jack's playing like Sekiro, all at the same time. There's another one I'm missing.
I mean, Mike usually streams during the day.
Yeah, and Mike's playing like 3 houses for 7 hours straight.
Yeah.
And so I'll just be like, I'll like roll out of bed at 5 p.m. Don't ask, and then I go on Twitch right away and I'm like, what the fuck?
Everyone's on.
This is crazy. Everybody we should do a kind of an intended like marathon chain where it's like in 2-hour blocks, and then you just jump from channel to channel. And
that'd be sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just have a fucking Wisconsin marathon.
Yeah. So it's the same like content, except it's spaced in a way where you can actually watch your friends. You're not streaming at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, that'd actually be dope. I mean, we're all actively streaming right now. Now would be the perfect time to do that.
And you have your morning streamers or your midday streamers, and then you have your super like late night streamers as well. Because I'll say I've watched a lot more of you and Spence because you will stream later than I have.
Yeah.
Sharka or CFR, and then Lamont has like an in between. Like I think he's done around 10 sometimes, but sometimes he goes till midnight. So kind of bounces around.
We'll end on Quig's super degen stream at like 4 a.m. playing Slay the Spire.
Oh, exactly. The sleepiness of Slay the Spire with or I'll just put on the screen that DVD logo bouncing around. And I'll only end when it hits the corner perfectly.
Commentate on it too.
Yep.
Like, ooh, just barely missed that edge cancel there.
Do you remember we used to joke about Gotta Go Fast Fest, which is just everybody we know who has like one game they speedrun, but we all get together and do it.
Dude, I still want to do that, man.
We could do it. We could do it now.
I know. I gotta have like a venue though, and like I need a time that works for people, and coronavirus needs to not be a thing.
Well, we could do it. We would just do it from our homes.
Oh, you mean like an online thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It wouldn't be as cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. In my mind, I always pictured it in person, but I guess that's too much of a time commitment. Like, it'd have to be a multiple day thing, I think.
Yeah. Or it's just, we just time it so that it's like the day of a tournament we're all going to anyway. We just plan on going one extra day.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
that goes.
Jack seems super down to host. Kind of
Is he in
figured.
your is he in your chat?
He's in my chat, yeah.
Oh, hi Jack.
Yeah, we got Jack in here, we got Creed Rain, we got Sam Cass. A lot of the squads here.
I gotta say, news since the last time we did an Idiot Box has been broken phone game. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's a new thing since Idiot Box last recorded. The weekly picture phone game. It's basically just telephone but with drawings, and it gets out of hand sometimes.
I mean, I'm always impressed when it makes it intact. Like, because what happens is somebody writes a prompt like Falco from Star Fox, right?
Yeah.
And then the next person draws it. And depending on how well they draw it, the third person just gets the drawing with no context and has to guess what it's a drawing of. And so if they can tell it's Falco, they write Falco. But if they think it's like, the Easter Bunny or whatever, then they write the Easter Bunny, which means the fourth person just draws the Easter Bunny because they can't see the picture or the original title. And then when it gets to the fifth person, they have to guess what it is. So what starts as the word Falco winds up as somebody guessing like both of the M&Ms being held at gunpoint. And you're like, oh, geez, what happened? But then you can go through the process and figure out how it happened.
I kind of like how it just began as like a see how wacky the prompts can get kind of thing into we're like competitively trying to guess what people are drawing. Yeah, we're like, oh, it's not M&Ms at all. We really fucked this one up.
Yeah, every round takes about 20 minutes because we're all actually trying really hard to draw.
I love the other thing I love about it too is you go through the books at the end and you can always pinpoint the exact moment things went awry. It's like, oh, Moon drew a monstrosity. This is where it went south.
Moon has a really interesting art style where he uses the shapes tool and the fill tool, and that seems to be it. That's really all he uses.
He'll fill tool the entire background one color.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, now I'll start the drawing.
Yeah. All his backgrounds are like a shade of blue, and then he'll draw in like red, and you're like, oh, all right, to each their own. And
Sam, the prompts get really specific too. That's also true.
Sam and Creed are like, I don't know them in real life at all. I only know them through their art. Broken picture phone.
Yeah. Oh man, one of these days we're gonna have like a 10-person round. It's gonna take like a fucking hour.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Well, I mean, some of us polished veterans will actually be all right. It's the new people that are going to struggle because you kind of have to play the game like 2 or 3 times to be like, oh, okay, I know what to prioritize.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of nice how it's formatted, right? Like it just kind of hands you what you need to do. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's easy to overthink, but honestly, it's just like wait for something to show up and do what it says.
Right, but like the actual tools that you use is not very intuitive. You need like a little bit of practice. That's not a very practical drawing system at all. You can't really explain to someone how bad it is, but like you do need to work. It's not as intuitive as it should be.
Why do you have to like switch colors depending on what tool you're using? It's so annoying. I'll like spend 2 straight minutes trying to get the perfect color for something. Mm-hmm. Just to realize that, oh, I was still on the circle tool, so just my circles are that color. Now I'll switch to the brush and it's black, and it's like, fuck.
Maybe Moon is way ahead of us because Moon will just draw with the circle tool, so he only has to set 2 colors.
Ooh, that's the meta, right? You just gotta be minimalist.
Yeah. Dude, one of my favorite drawings I've ever seen was the... Spence's drawing of penguins. That's like one of my favorite ones ever.
He draws the beak and then the mouth behind it.
Yeah. It's like a separate thing on its face. It looks like it's wearing a like plague doctor mask.
It looks like what you would wear like to pretend to be a penguin. You make like a cardboard beak and just strap it to your face.
Yeah. I wish we could go. I mean, we probably have the resources to do it, but I wish we could go back through time and get like a greatest hits of Broken Picture Phone. We could, because all I'd have to do is rewatch any VOD and like screen capture it. But I haven't done it yet. But I should do it. I should do that next time. I should
It's
go
good
back
YouTube
after.
content. Yeah.
Yeah, I should go back afterwards and
Best
just
of
do
Broken Picture Phone.
just clip the endings where you go through the books. Yeah,
That's actually a really good idea. The game's a gold mine.
That's so good. Here, I have some news.
All right.
So I have not been streaming because my laptop is very old. It cannot reliably run Streamlabs OBS and any other program unless it's super minimal. So it can run Streamlabs in Paint. It can run like Streamlabs, Slay the Spire. It can run Streamlabs in like a browser game. But it's really difficult for it to run Streamlabs, watch a video, and have Discord open all at the same time.
Let alone a game, yeah.
Let alone a game, right? And I recently got to the point where I bought a game on Steam that my laptop could not play. I bought a game called Cloudpunk, and I wanted to play Cloudpunk, and my laptop couldn't play it. It could, it was just really choppy and terrible, even on the lowest settings. So today, Jack and I looked at some laptops online. He explained to me, he answered all my questions as far as like, what does a solid state drive mean? And like, what kind of graphics card is that? And shit like that. And we went through and I bought another laptop.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And so it's not here right away. It's got to get shipped here, but it's going to get shipped to the Best Buy in town, and we can go pick it up contactless. Like we can just meet them at the front door, and they just hand it to us. So
that's badass. Yeah.
I think Jack might know. I think it's like a week, maybe like 10 days from now. I'll have a new laptop, and it's literally like 10 times better than this one.
I mean, it's been a long time coming, right? Like you've had that thing since when?
2009.
2009? Oh my god, that's not even. That was 2 decades ago, Quigs.
Oh, I know. And she has been a trusty workhorse. All of the files are still labeled Dad because it used to be my dad's. When you open it up, the Windows greeting screen says "Welcome, Dad." Enter password. It doesn't say "Welcome, Quigs" or anything. But a free laptop's a free laptop, and I got as much use out of it as I feel like I can. I'll still use it for lots of stuff, but you know, what were you gonna say?
I mean, yeah, 2009. You better have gotten use out of it.
It's been good. It's had a good run.
It must be like a hand-me-down then. Like your dad's like, I don't need this piece of junk anymore. You know, like I'll stream on it in 13 years.
Yeah, it was like, I don't need this piece of junk anymore. And it was a piece of junk in 2009. And so now it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what the oldest device you have or have ever had is, but this is definitely the piece of technology I've had the longest. It's basically a pet at this point, and I'm just going to have to put it down. It's been with me a long time.
Yeah. Got to make like a memorial video for it.
I'll probably still use it for some stuff. There's some programs on here that were like downloaded from like uTorrent or BitTorrent that are cracked versions of like editing programs.
Yeah.
And I'll
Does it have 3D Pinball Space Cadet?
Let me look.
That would be hype.
Let me look my check my C drive.
Probably got like Spider Solitaire on it too. Minesweeper.
I'm searching right now. I'll let you know if it finds anything.
Okay. Your CPU is from 2012, Hydra. You're still streaming on it? Damn.
Still Hydras? I mean, I was streaming on this thing up until November, December. Like it almost made it till today. It's just that.
Yeah.
And now I'm in quarantine, and I'm like, why aren't I buying a new laptop? Jesus.
Pinbonk.exe.
If it does have 3D Pinball Space Cadet, I should play that on stream sometime.
Absolutely.
Or shitty solitaire Minesweeper.
It's like what streaming would have looked like in 2004.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much. I do
it's
not
just a
have.
times capsule.
I do not have Space Cadet. I have like checkers and chess and some stuff like that, but I don't have.
Is
Don't
there
have
like
Space Cadet.
There must be a way to get that online, right, and play that.
Oh yeah.
It has to have been a decade since I've played 3D pinball.
I can't tell you the last time I played Minesweeper, but I used to be fucking good at it.
I had Minesweeper like mobile for a while.
Oh shit!
It's actually super addicting.
Take that shit on the road.
Yeah.
I have more news though. I have more news.
Even more news?
I made 2 purchases in the same week. Can you believe it?
That's crazy.
I know. Notably, Thrifty uses the same laptop for 11 years. Quigs made 2 purchases. I got Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. You can watch Mandalorian now?
Exactly. Yes.
Let's go. That's the only thing I know that's on there.
Well, here are some things that are on there. Every Marvel movie, every Star Wars movie and show and miniseries, every Marvel show and miniseries. I should also say that isn't already on Netflix. Anything that used to be on Netflix has now moved back over to Disney Plus. Every Muppet movie, all the Muppets movies, Muppets Treasure Island, Muppets Christmas Carol, Muppets Take Manhattan. I wish I just had a list in front of me, but all the Muppets movies. And this one caught me by surprise. I didn't know about this when I got it, but if I had, I would have gotten it a lot sooner. Every single episode of The Simpsons from season 1 to present day. Oh boy,
that's a seller for sure.
Yeah,
it's a selling point.
I didn't even know about that when I bought it. I literally was just like, I'm gonna get a year of Disney Plus and give my login information to my immediate family, my sister, my mom, and my dad. My dad is already on it. He's gonna watch Thor Ragnarok as we're doing the podcast, and then I'll check in with him later.
Let's go, Dad.
Let's go, Dad. And yeah, Disney Plus. Quigs has got Disney Plus over here. I'm sure I will have updates for you as far as what I've been watching on it. But
now, does it have SpongeBob SquarePants?
I will look.
I'm pretty sure Hulu does. I don't know if anything else does.
I'll look right now.
Does it have Seinfeld?
Was there a Nickelodeon app thing? Because wouldn't that be where it is? I don't know.
I don't know if Nickelodeon has a streaming service. I don't think so.
I don't see any SpongeBob on Disney Plus, but I have seen SpongeBob on other things. Maybe it's on Netflix. I don't know.
No, it's not. I know it's not on Netflix. Oh, Creed just linked 3D Pinball Space Cadet.
Oh, shit. Thank you.
ClassicReload.com. Let's go.
Real quick, can I just tell you all the Muppets things that you could watch on here?
Yeah, hit me.
Okay, here we go. The Muppets, Muppets Most Wanted, Muppets Christmas Carol, Muppet Treasure Island, the Muppets TV show, the Muppet movie, the original Muppet movie, the Great Muppet Caper. I've never seen that movie. What is this? 1981. Oh, I'm watching that as soon as we're done. As soon as we're done, I'm booting up the Great Muppet Caper. I'm favoriting it. Muppet Babies.
Muppet Babies.
There's a show called Muppet Moments, which is a Muppet Babies spinoff where the puppets talk to real kids. It kind of looks like a Sesame Street sort of thing, but with the Muppets instead of like Big Bird and shit.
Let's go.
And there's a show called Muppet Baby Show and Tell, which ran for 1 season, and it's an animated Muppet Baby show. Well, I mean, I suppose the other one was too. This is more kid-like. This is more. It's hard to describe. It kind of looks like they're for like 2 to 3 year olds instead of like 6 to 7 year olds.
Ooh.
This is all to say I'm going to watch.
Are you going to watch it as a 30-year-old?
Yes. Well, I'm only 28. I'll save it for another 2 years and then boom, crack it open.
Let's go. Hydrus just said the Big Muppet Gangbang. I don't know if that's on there.
That's not on here, but I will. I'll take a look at it. I'll look for it.
I'll look for it. You can probably find it elsewhere, I'm sure.
I might have to make it, but I'll...
might have to make it. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'll get into MS Paint and cook something up.
Oh, we didn't talk about that.
About what?
Your MS Paint session, where we just sat in a Discord call and I told you to combine two cartoon characters, and the results were horrifying.
I mean, they're all in this Discord chat. If you scroll up, they're all in there.
They're all in there.
How far back do you got to go? Not that far. There they are. Far. Oh no!
Combined Patrick Star with Scrooge McDuck, and it was not pretty. It was Sonic and Yoshi.
Yeah, what's that one called?
Sanshi the Yoshog. It's like straight out of like some little kid's OC notebook.
It's just like a Chris Chan drawing.
Yeah, exactly. Was that all the Muppet stuff?
Yeah, I'm so excited to watch the Muppets and the Simpsons. So the fact that there's like Star Wars and Marvel is just like, that's for my parents to enjoy. Like, I'm sure they'll get a kick out of it. Maybe I'll watch The Mandalorian. But now that I know it has like decades of Simpsons on there, that's probably what I'll use it for. And Muppets.
I gotta watch that series. Every time I see a Simpsons like clip from an episode, I just die laughing. It's like the funniest shit. But I've never seen like, I don't know if I've ever seen like a full episode of Simpsons.
I watched the episode yesterday where Homer goes to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and he's eating so much, but they have to close, so they kick him out. So he sues the all-you-can-eat buffet place, and he goes to the shittiest lawyer in town, Lionel Hutz. And Lionel Hutz goes, they're talking about the lawsuit about suing an all-you-can-eat buffet for not letting him eat all he can eat. And Lionel Hutz goes, I haven't seen a case like this I haven't seen such a blatant case of false advertising since my suit against the film The Never-Ending Story.
It's just like a bullshit lawyer.
Yeah, he's like
the worst cases. Yeah.
One time his briefcase opens up and it's just full of old newspaper for the weight. That's all that's in there. It's great. Anyway, yeah, you should watch The Simpsons.
I definitely should. I also should watch Futurama too. That's another one I haven't seen.
Oh yeah. Big Futurama fan.
Hydra says at Quigs, watch Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
I have seen the first 2 seasons. I should actually get back into it. I haven't seen it for a while, but I did like it.
First 3? How many are there?
I saw 2 seasons. I don't know how many. I don't know how many seasons there are, but I saw 2 of them. But I did like it.
Good things.
That's definitely in there, by the way. That's in the app, so the streaming service. Yeah.
Do they have anime on it? Probably not, right?
I think they have nothing that I can point to that I would say that's definitely anime. They have things like anime adjacent.
Like I would love if you're like, yeah, they have Dumbo.
Yeah, they have Dumbo, and my favorite anime is Muppet Babies, so they have that.
Muppet No Babies.
Oh no, Muppet X Hunter. Oh no, not Muppet Hunter.
Muppet X Hunter. That might be the title of this episode.
Oh no, we're gonna get sued by 2 different IPs. What about you, sir? Any what you been watching? What you been up to?
I haven't been watching too much, to be honest, just outside of Twitch. There's like a ton of anime I've been meaning to watch, like Demon Slayer. I don't know if you've heard of that one. But
yeah, we almost started it the other day, but we went with JoJo's instead.
Yeah, you guys started JoJo's. I just love the art style in Demon Slayer. It actually reminds me of Wind Waker quite a bit, just with how it looks and stuff. And I've heard it's pretty good. And then I need to finish Steins Gate as well. I'm like halfway through that. Weird, like, time travel, like, mindfucky show.
Nice.
Yeah, from like 2011 or something, so pretty old school.
Not as old as my laptop, but close.
We're talking like shortly after Quig's laptop era.
Well, shortly after I got it.
Yeah.
It existed.
Wait. It's older than 2009.
Yeah, it's from like 2007.
Oh no. It's actually 13 years. I
It's
said
very
13 to exaggerate, but I was right. You didn't care for Steins Gate, Jack? Yeah, I don't know. I think the plot's like just beginning to get, established where I'm at right now. I still gotta finish it.
Nothing like getting halfway through a show before the plot kicks in.
Right? Yeah.
Here we go. Buckle
I guess
up.
I do have to knock in a few points for that. It's got a slow start.
Watch the first half of the show to understand the second half.
Well, actually, okay, I think I'm 8 episodes in. I think it's 25 episodes long, so I'm not quite halfway through. But usually,
have you ever
8
watched?
is like halfway through most shows.
Have you ever watched Akagi, the mahjong show?
No, but isn't that the one Scar really likes?
Isn't that the one Scar what?
Really likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole show, which is like 26 episodes, he only plays 3 games of mahjong.
Yeah.
One takes like 5 episodes, one takes like 6 episodes, one takes 10 episodes. So I kind of understand like how the plot can go slow, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Filler is like a big problem for a lot of anime. It's like, let's make a 12 episode series about high school baseball. And it's like, all right, well, 2 of the episodes are actual games, and then 10 of the episodes are just like dumb drama between the characters that doesn't amount to anything.
I don't want to knock Akagi into that category. I'm just saying that he only plays 3 games because he plays 1 game when he's a kid, 1 game when he's like slightly older, and then
Wait, oh really? There's like time skipping?
Yeah, there's 1 game when he's like 13. I think he's 13, and then time skips to I think it skips 5 years or something. He's 18, and then he plays another game just to get you caught up on like, okay, now he's an adult and he's still got it. And then the last 11 episodes of the show are 1 big game against a guy who, if he loses, he will die.
Did you say the last 11 episodes?
Yeah, so that's what. So he only plays 3 games of mahjong in the show.
they spread out 1 game of mahjong over 11 episodes.
It's great.
That's amazing.
It's really good. I didn't want to categorize it like it's all filler either. It is, but it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
You could just skip to the end of each of the game episodes and find out how all the games end, but that's not the point, You kind of know. You kind of know Akagi wins because it's the name of the show.
I mean, yeah, he's got to win. Belle and I watched this show about badminton. That was really hilarious because it was like a lot of it was like that pointless drama I was talking about. But then when they would actually play badminton, it would be like the opponent would hit it to the corner of the court. And then in slow motion, the protagonist would stare at it flying through the air, strategize how he was going to get there, hit it back, like where exactly he was going to hit it, and like all in the span of like a half second. And that happened like 20 times in a row.
Do you know what it was called?
Oh, man.
I mean, I could just Google badminton anime and I bet I find it.
Definitely should remember. If you say the name of it, I'll be able to tell you. Oh, Hanebado is the Japanese name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanebado. Hanebado with an exclamation point at the end.
Right. Yeah.
Also known as the badminton play of Ayano Hanesaki. That's the English version, I guess.
Yeah.
The badminton play. Yeah, the badminton play of Ayano Hanesaki.
The animation was so good, though. Super good stuff. Badminton's a high-intensity sport. I like they call it the shuttlecock for no reason. Just the most badass name it could possibly have.
Oh my gosh. Batman. Oh, here, I got an anime update, and then we can move on with our lives. So Quarantine Twigs has watched more anime than the entire lifespan of my laptop up until this point. It's been ridiculous. I watched almost all of My Hero Academia.
That's insane already.
It's 4 seasons. I watched all of Baki. I watched all of Akagi. Again, I've already seen that one. I feel like I'm forgetting a few.
Did you rewatch Gurren Lagann?
No, that's like on the docket though. But I've seen it. I mean, it would be a rewatch, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It'd be hype if we could watch it at some point.
Oh, dude, Gurren Lagann. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's like my favorite anime.
It's up there for me.
It's up there. It's a dude. Kamina. Ooh, let's go.
It came out the same year as your laptop too. It's old school.
Is it from 07?
Yeah.
That's funny. And we're watching JoJo's. We're on the second. I don't know what it's called. The second JoJo
part, I guess.
The next JoJo story, because we just watched Jonathan Joestar's. No, not Jonathan Joestar. Joseph. What is his name? His dad is Jonathan. Is his name also Jonathan? I think his name is Jonathan. I think the first JoJo is Jonathan Joestar. I don't remember. But this
Jack
new
will
one's
be able to clear it up.
Jack will know. But the second one that we're watching now in New York is Joseph Joestar. So that's where we're at. Okay. He's fucking cool. He's actually so sick. The one
with the black flowy hair and like the jacket.
The big ass hat.
Yeah.
He's actually so dope. I actually really like Joseph Joestar. He's really cool. And
he needs a falcon skin.
Dude, everything's named after boomer rock bands. It's great.
Yeah. Speedwagon and Killer Queen and stuff.
Dire and Straitsu.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's a kid called Poco, and which a band my dad really likes, Poco. And then
I know Poco, yeah.
They just found a guy named Santana.
That's actually amazing.
It's actually so much, dude. There's a priest named Styx. It's on all capital letters. It's so funny.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think of the one Poco song I know that I really like. Heart of the Night, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know that one?
I do know that. My dad's a big Poco fan. Actually, Jack didn't know that Poco, there was a kid named Poco. Jack didn't know Poco was also a band reference.
It's probably way too many in there.
There's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they just met a guy they didn't meet a guy. There's a guy on the show called Santana. So it's just, the hits just keep on coming.
I hope one guy's just named Phil Collins straight up.
I think there's a guy, Jack was saying there's a guy named Whammoo, which is named after the band Wham, which is not rock at all.
That is, significantly less boomer.
That one threw me off. I was like, why does Wham get a shout out? That's so odd. Yeah, JoJo's has been really good so far. And I've been told that I watched the worst part of it, meaning the first season's the worst season, and I even like that. So we're in for a good time.
Let's go.
All right.
Have you gotten to the dance torture scene? I don't know how else to describe it.
No, nothing like that. No spoilers, please. But no, nothing like that.
They just do a really funny dance that I like a lot, and I see it on Twitter a lot. You'll probably know it as soon as you get to it.
I'll message you when I get to it. I'll be like, I found the fucking dance thing, dude.
Yeah. A villain named Steely Dan, really?
I love Steely Dan, the band.
Steely Dan's great.
I have 3 CDs in a bag right next to my laptop. It's a weird 1, 2, 3 punch. Are you ready?
Is one of them Aja?
It's Aja, Breakfast in America, and then John Henry by They Might Be Giants.
Oh, I thought you meant 3 Steely Dan records.
Oh, no, just 3 CDs. But one of them is Aja.
Let's go. Hard read.
Yeah, hard read.
Breakfast in America is a fantastic album. I love that. That was their last good one, too.
Yeah. but it's really good.
79.
It's got, yeah. But
It's
Aja,
got, yeah.
Aja is really good too. I actually really recommend top to bottoming that one, power bottoming it if you can. It's really, yeah.
I only know. I know pegs off of that one.
They call me Deacon Blues.
Is Kid Charlemagne on Aja?
No, Kid Charlemagne's from the what is it called? It's the one with the black and white cover. Hold on, it's got a funny. The album's got a cool name. Not Charlemagne the God.
Charlemagne's a god?
It's from The Royal Scam. That's the name.
That is a great album.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now we've entered into the boomer rock portion of the show. Goodbye.
And people are just begging us to leave.
Yeah.
Dude, it all flowed together so nice. You just talk about anime, then you get to JoJo, and then you're into boomer rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect idiot box format.
I mean, the original pitch for the show was we're going to talk about SpongeBob episodes and 70s rock. And I was already in. That's all we ever talked about.
The show's just stream of consciousness, but the consciousnesses are very random.
I'm going to throw a link. If you want to put it in your chat, you totally can. It's the show you and I did about Rush. If anybody wants to listen to us talk about exclusively Rush, I'll put it in Discord.
Do you have any plans to bring back the music podcast thing?
Yeah. The reason I haven't been doing any podcasts is just because my laptop is so limited.
Yeah.
But that's about to change, boys.
I remember way back we talked about the idea of having Jack and I on for a Tool episode, which would still be cool.
That was before the new album came out, wasn't it? I think it was.
No. The album came out summer of 2019, so it was a little bit after.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I just said okay in a really demon way. I didn't mean to do that.
I think since we talked about it, though, I think Jack's seen them live, which is really cool. I've heard they're fantastic live.
I was going to do a solo show all about Frank Zappa and just be like...
Oh my god, that guy has way too many albums.
Dude, I've actually... he was probably the first artist that I went out of my way to listen to as much of it as I could, because I was I don't know. It felt, I don't know, I'm sure everybody has these bands. You have a band or a musical artist that you like that none of your friends know about yet. And so it's this little secret thing. And then if you ever meet anybody who knows what it is, you're like, oh shit, yeah, okay, we can talk about this. And whatever that is, right? Frank Zappa was one of those artists where I was like, oh, I love Frank Zappa. And if I ever meet anyone else who likes Frank Zappa, we're going to talk for hours and hours, because I've listened to a lot of Frank Zappa. I've read his book. I mean, I'm a big fan.
He's got a book? Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know him too well, to be honest. I just know he's put out a ton of music, and he's from mid-60s.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
His first album is a double album of experimental psychedelic rock. That was where he
That's
started.
probably hard to listen to, I'll be honest.
Not bad.
I don't really like those albums where it's this is 2 hours of stuff that kind of sounds similar to one another.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good?
I think it's called Freak Out.
Nice. Also, yeah, Nate, this is actually the 7th episode we're doing, so we do it every once in a while, but not often.
66 is when he started.
66, goddamn.
Sorry, what were you talking about?
Someone in my chat said a podcast ? And I was just explaining.
Yeah.
A podcast is where you talk.
Luckily, that's the only rule, so anybody can do it.
Luckily. Otherwise, the show wouldn't be a thing.
It's a good show. I like going back and listening to them.
Yeah, for sure. I've been uploading them too since the last time we talked. Like, slowly I'll do an episode. Every once in a while I'll upload another one. But we're all caught up now, so
Let's go.
gotta put new material out there.
New material Seinfeld.
New material Seinfeld, exactly. More obscure references.
Do you think that's obscure? Do people not know who that is?
Pete Holmes?
Yeah. People not know.
TBS talk show host for
Press-
like 6 months? Yeah, that's pretty obscure.
Press 1 if you know who Pete Holmes is without us going into any more details. Like, and you're familiar with him. It's one thing if you've heard the name, but I mean, like, you know his work.
I think Jack probably knows who he is, right? That's like right up his alley, that line of humor.
Like, if Jack doesn't know who Pete is, we're going to watch some new material and the fucking Men's Warehouse sketches and the X-Men sketches, and they're all gold.
He's saying thrieve. I think that means he doesn't know.
I think, I think that's 2 beyond the necessary 1.
Nate knows him. Let's go.
Let's go, Nate.
Let's go, Nate. New material Seinfeld's fantastic. It's just like perfect late night talk show dumb bit, like goodness.
With a puppet, which we've established is one of my favorite things. What's the word for what goes over the underwear but under the overalls? It's so close to a real Seinfeld bit, but it's definitely not.
Why do those macaroni boxes have a window on the front? Rigatoni need a room with a view?
Actually, one of my favorite lines from that overall bit is he goes, "They don't even cover all of you. I think the guy who invented overalls had no arms. To him, they were fine." So dumb, but like really funny.
It's dumb, but that's the joke.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
For sure.
Yeah. The show is sponsored by the Pete Holmes Show YouTube channel from like 2012. Please go watch all the sketches.
I also remember there was one sketch. I don't even remember like the punchline or whatever. I just remember the premise of it was a cashier at a grocery store, instead of like putting all the items into the bag for the customers, he would open every product like milk or yogurt or like whatever it was and just pour it into the bag and hand it to them. It's like the dumbest thing ever. It's like, I don't know what the punchline was, but that alone is hilarious to me.
I'm super down for whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah.
Whatever that was, I'm about it.
We gotta unearth all those and watch them.
Yeah. I'm out of stuff that's happened in the last week or so. I've been playing a lot of Melee.
Yeah.
Touch on that super briefly. I'm playing Spacies now. For fun.
Quaxo's got a fox. It's crazy. It's the craziest thing.
It's so weird to have a good top tier.
Never thought it would happen.
Yeah. So odd. Putting time into Fox is like, you don't actually see any improvement until all of a sudden you're like, oh, all the moves that connect out of this setup I know how to do, so I can do it. It's like I've been putting together a puzzle piece, like a jigsaw puzzle in the dark, and I just turn the lights on and I'm like, holy shit, it's a fucking lighthouse. What the hell?
Yeah. I think a lot of what Fox is like, you just find your opening and then run with it. And Fox has like a bajillion different things he can do out of like any hit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, once you learn how to play neutral with them, it's like the floodgates just open. You kind of, freeform from there.
He's also arguably, well, not, I wouldn't argue this, but I'm sure some people will. He's the best teams character in the game because he can team with himself. So, like, as a teams fan, it doesn't hurt to have a Fox at all. It's just like, oh shit, one day. It's
definitely like the ultimate counter pick, yeah.
Yeah, and he can team with pretty much anybody, which is nice. You've been playing some teams on stream. I've seen it.
Yeah, playing a lot with Spence. Played a session with CFR yesterday where we did okay. We played really good people, though. so I'm not too bummed out about it.
You guys go double Falco the whole time?
No, he played a little bit of Fox, a little bit of... I don't know if he went Falcon, actually. I think he played a few characters, though. Played a guy named Gaines, who apparently is from Ohio and moved to Madison. Super good. Definitely. He's very read heavy. Like, he was reading all my tech roles with Falcon and stuff. So, the guy's legit, for sure.
Who does he play?
I think he's a Falco main, but he seemed to have a lot of good characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Teams is fun, man. I don't know. It's like sometimes you just get fucked up, and it feels like you go games without like really helping at all. I don't know if you ever get that feeling of like, man, I'm dead, and I didn't really do anything.
I've had that feeling a lot of times, but
Yeah.
I've also had the opposite of that feeling where it's like, holy shit, we six stock them. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's like for every bad moment, there's a lot of good moments too. So like, God, when you're winning in teams, it's like the best feeling, right? Because it's like everything that you and your partner like theorized or like envisioned happening went exactly as planned.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a nice feeling. At least in our case, right? Because we like plan everything out. We practice all the combos and stuff.
Yeah, we're nerds.
We're big lab rats for melee.
Although I will say, I don't know if I've ever teamed with anyone where afterwards they were like, where they didn't say out loud, holy shit, you know how to play teams. Because like knowing how to play teams and not knowing how to play teams is a big difference. Like you can have good players that don't know how to play teams, and then you can have players like me who play teams all the time, where you'd be like, that guy's probably not that good. But then it's like, holy shit, he just keeps saving his teammate, which is obnoxious because I want him to die. And like the difference is pretty huge, right? Like if you know what to do in teams and you can kind of keep your eye on the whole screen at once and you're helpful, even if you're not killing anyone, if it's apparent that you like know what you're doing, that's like really admirable. So like I feel like what we do where we like practice teams all the time, if you and I go out and team with other people, it's going to go fine. It's going to be totally fine because it's just like, oh yeah, this is yeah. It's I don't know.
It's like choosing your spots is so important, like even more so in team, because you don't want to hit like your opponent could be like, or sorry, your partner could be going for a follow up, right? And it's like I could cover this, but since I know he's gonna cover it, I should instead run over here and prepare to like get the pass he's about to do.
Yeah. Yeah, when someone
like,
passes to you, you're like, yes, that's what this is.
You have to like retrain your brain to like be aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's sick though, dude. Just even like super bread and butter, back air. Oh, feels so good.
That's the other thing too. It's like you could do a combo in singles, and it's like I could have done that better, or, like chosen this move. But it's like in teams, any team combo you do, no matter what it is, feels so good. It's like we actually like coordinated. Holy shit!
I wonder if we can find a way in 20XX to play teams, but it's not 2v2. It's me controlling two characters versus you controlling two characters.
Yeah, the desyncs.
Oh, I bet I can literally just Joey. I can just change the character. So player one is controlling port 1 and port 2, so you can pick any two characters and sync them together.
Can you do that?
Yeah, because you can just change what port your controller is controlling, and you can set two of them to the same one. So, like if your player two,
you can play as two different characters at the same time.
Yeah, against each other.
Oh God.
Oh man, that'll be explored later. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, it sounds.
We've been doing a lot of that dumb shit though, because we realized that through 20XX there's like a teams all-star mode where you and a friend normally would team up and play all-star mode, but you can actually play both like How do you even say it? Like both characters with one controller,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then just have two
you,
characters essentially.
it's like the ice climbers. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just you do if you push the A button, both characters jab at the same time, which is really funny. And then if you dash to the right, they both dash to the right at the same time. So you have two. But what's crazy is when you desync them. So if one of them gets knocked further away than the other one, or one of them is like doing something and then you go to push a button and only the other one can act. Now they're on two different timings. So it just gets out of hand really fast. But it's also you can sync them back up again, and I don't know. You can do some crazy stupid
If you
shit.
get lucky. I think what usually tends to happen is one character will get hit way further away than the other, and at some point you'll both have to recover on different sides of the stage. But since you can only go one direction on your controller, you just have to let one perish. It's the saddest
I'm
thing.
actually really excited for my new laptop to get here because I can finally stream the dumb melee shit that we always do offline because I can't stream it now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna cook up some juicy double falcon combos and show the people.
You think the internet's still like gonna be enough when you get the new computer?
Yeah,
As long as like,
I actually know it's my laptop and not the internet.
oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Even when Jack's streaming?
Yeah, it's definitely just my laptop. The internet's totally fine.
I love that your
Totally.
laptop's so old that you began to question the internet. It's like it
You
can't
know,
just be this shitty.
do you remember when I thought I was colorblind?
That was so funny. Yeah. We actually convinced Quigs he was colorblind for like a half hour.
Wait, no, you didn't convince me. We all thought it was just true. It wasn't like you were pranking me. It was just
No.
like
You just called something green that clearly wasn't green. We were like, oh my god. Is Quigs colorblind? Has he been colorblind his whole life and is just finding out now? Turns out his monitor's just all fucky.
Yeah, it makes blues and greens like blend into the same color. But I thought I was like blue-green colorblind.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how we figured it out either.
I looked on my phone at the same picture, and it was very clearly two different colors.
Yeah, you had to take a picture of it on your phone.
Yeah.
This was like after he had already done an entire like color blindness test on stream.
That I passed.
You were like about to diagnose him. Yeah, you passed. You're like, I'm completely fine. I don't know. But how did you pass if your monitor was fucked up?
It must not have had like that same tone because it was. That's the reason it took so long for me to ever hit that problem. Right? It's a very specific green that looks like a very specific blue. That's all it is. So it was actually Gulpin, the Pokemon.
That's right. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You called him blue or something.
I thought he was
like,
blue.
Excuse me?
My whole chat was just like, Gulpin is not blue. I was like, he's clearly blue.
You were like so convinced. Yeah.
Actually, if you want the full context, I was drawing Pokemon on my stream, grabbed Gulpin, then drew a blue Gulpin next to a regular Gulpin, and was like, "This is the same." And you guys were like,
beelined for the color blue. I'm like, let me just stop you right there before we get any further.
Oh, you've made a clear mistake. Oh my gosh. And then it led to like a half an hour of like colorblind testing and people getting in my Discord call and being like, dude, you're totally colorblind.
That was funny. I totally forgot about that. Dude, I'm actually hyped for the Quig stream return. We did so much dumb shit on your stream back in the day. All those fucking Pokemon drawings from memory.
Because it's like, so like most of the people I know, most of my friends, they have a game that they like to stream that they're good at, right? Mm-hmm. Or they speedrun a game, which they're good at. I don't have that. I just play really stupid shit and have a good time, and that's the appeal, right?
And you interview people.
Yeah, I interview
the
people.
Main focus, I think.
But when I don't have someone to interview and I still want to stream, I have to come up with things to do that are entertaining that aren't necessarily skill-based. I played Quap for like an hour, and Spence and Mock were cheering me on hardcore. my god,
I was
we
in
have
the
like
Discord call for that, actually.
oh my
I was
gosh.
doing live commentary.
Yeah, if you're a fan of whatever this podcast is, there's some cool stuff coming up involving MS Paint and Battleship and
Crosswords.
crosswords will come back. Snacker Die was giving me shit in my father's chat about not doing crosswords. The crosswords are coming back. Interviews
Usually
are coming
that's
back.
Stooge's job. He's the one that's like, we haven't done crossword in 6 months. Where is it?
So Stooge is a big fan, but Snack is the professional. So
Yeah.
you know,
He needs to
Snacker Dial.
make a living here. I do remember, yeah. It was like him, Jello, and Mock were the crossword gods.
Yep. And you and I were just idiots pushing the ones and twos.
Streaming crossword is kind of a mixed bag because on one hand you could have not a lot of people chatting or trying to figure it out, and then it's just like us two slowly figuring it out with some help from the chat, or you get like 6 or 7 people who are just savants and they solve the whole thing before we even have a chance to look at the board.
Yeah. Umbra's really good at crosswords.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we had a chat one time and it was like Umbra, Jello, Mock, and Snack. You and me on a Discord call, and between the 6 of us, we solved one in like 22 minutes. Super fast for us. Super fast for us. Maybe 13 minutes. I think it was like 13 minutes. We were like, what the hell? What the hell?
We didn't even get to play.
Also, you said crosswords on stream are a mixed bag in my brain because of the level of stupidity that I'm at. Realized that mixed bag is a teams tag. I think.
MIXD.
MIXE.
Well, oh, you could just keep the E. Move the D over to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of them's D-bag.
I was going to say Idiot Box is also a team's tag if you move the T over.
It is. It's true.
Anyway, we
got to use that one at some point.
Lost the audience on that one.
What?
We lost the audience on that because they're like, what the fuck is a team's tag, you idiots? But yeah, quick streams are coming back. Dumb shit. You're going to be there, obviously.
For sure. Yeah.
I like the dumb shit on your channel, though, because I haven't been streaming for a while. So I play some Battleship with you. I'll play some Broken Telephone. It's been fun.
Dude, I love Broken Telephone. That was like a godsend.
Every Wednesday, I would say, for the most part, generally speaking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. If you're listening to this and it's a Wednesday, go to twitch.tv/freefallyyz, play some Broken Telephone.
Let's go.
It's
a fun time. And we always need more people.
Yeah.
Apparently Sam has friends she's going to bring. Which sounds intimidating. She's just gonna bring like all her art major friends.
No.
Fuck us up.
There was a small disconnect where Sam was like, "Isn't Quigs an art major?" And I was like, "No. I just draw in MS Paint a lot."
That's all you need.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of experience.
You've seen my Luigi with the bulge. That's pretty
good.
Great stuff. My Link from the other day. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, the Link, yeah. Dude, there are some of the broken picture phone drawings are like actual artworks. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. This next time that we stream it, I'll go back afterwards and I'll grab all the art and I'll
grab the greatest hits.
Yeah, I'll clip you going through the books, and then we'll have examples to show people of what happens.
Yeah, what's up, CFR?
What's up, CFR?
What's up, Spence? Now we got the squad.
Yeah, dude, I actually really like that the quarantine has brought the Appleton Smash players who also stream together in a way.
You mean like you, me, CFR, Lamont,
Spence.
Well, he's not Appleton, but.
Oh no, I meant people that play Smash who have a Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Regardless of what they stream, that's like how I know people, right? I'm glad that now, like, I have so many more Twitch channels to follow throughout the day of people that I'm like, I know you through Smash, but you're not playing Smash. You're playing something unrelated. Jack, of course.
Jack, of course. Dude, everyone's getting on Twitch. It's pretty cool. Appleton, by the way. Spence, I was gonna say, I need Quigs to witness a Find Me stream. Like Super DGen hours. He hasn't seen one yet. And I'm trying to describe how like funny it is and how actually hype it is sometimes.
I'll promise you right now, when the coronavirus is done, I'll house with you in Madison for like 2 days, and we'll do some really fun stuff, and maybe we'll go over to Spence's house.
Let's go.
Play some Find Me. So looking forward to when the coronavirus is over, so I can actually go down to Madison, see the boys.
Yeah. Last time you did that was Invincible.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
It was super fun.
We got the Gonk % world record that day.
Yes. Dude, you know that today is Star Wars Day, and yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of our world record.
Oh my god, why didn't we wait one day?
Well, today's Star Wars Day.
Yeah, but
it's like a Star Wars.
You said 1 year ago from yesterday, we got world record.
Yeah.
So we should have waited till May the 4th to get the record, but we didn't even think about that.
Bro, we only got like an hour and a half left, but if we start a run right now and it's world record, I'm just saying.
We could get it this year.
It's one of those records that's short enough we could get it in the next hour, but it's also like net play and hard to do.
Yeah.
But it is only an hour and change, so we could do it. If gun to my head, if you're like, dude, you have to beat this game in an hour, I could do it. What else you got, sir? Anything else you want to talk about?
Not sure. Playing a lot of Melee again lately. I'm kind of hyped for it to come back. Just with tournaments being on hold right now. I'm like, I played Spence for a while yesterday, and I was like kind of feeling that like, oh man, I want to get better at this feeling again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And oh, you got your stimulus check, Sam? Finally.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Big stimmy. That reminds me of something, but I'll talk about it after.
Okay. But yeah, like it's cool having all the resources here in Madison to like really improve. Like, I definitely took advantage of it earlier on when I was playing Melee in like 2015, with like the Appleton scene and the Oshkosh scene being a lot bigger. But now that I'm near tournaments again, I really want to take advantage of it when they come back. So, yeah, feeling motivated. Melee's a fun game.
Yeah, I think you should put a little bit more time into double character combos off, like when we're not playing. Come up with some wacky shit. Make a save state, grind it out.
Oh yeah. Like the reenacting situations kind of thing with save states and stuff.
Yeah. I think that's like super helpful. I know you weren't able to land it on Spence, and that's totally fine. But like, just knowing it's in the kit is nice because like, oh, what do I do if I get a crab?
Yeah. You did see I went for it a couple times though.
You lost like 2 stocks just trying to get it, and then I was like, all right, well, it's not going to happen that way. But one day.
There was one I got like the forward throw, and then I ran up to do the shine grab, but he had like already jumped out of it. I was like, no, that was so close. Almost. He's at like the right percent too.
There's a Ginger video from like 2017. And it's just like, here are 5 things you can practice in 20XX with Falco when you've got some time to help with things that are like weird to practice, right? Like shine pressure on shield, or like like pillar combos in stamina mode where they only have a certain amount of set knockbacks, so you can just do them forever, and they'll never get too high of a percent where you don't have a follow-up. And this is some more stuff about low lasers. It doesn't matter, but I watched that video and I was like, oh, that sounds fun. And so for fun, I started practicing Falco. And then I just kept practicing Falco. Like, I just kept going. I played Falco. Jack can probably attest to this. I kept showing him stuff I was working on, but I played Falco for like 11 hours, not
Damn.
straight, but over the course of like an entire day.
Mm-hmm.
And he's good, dude. He's a fun. He's very fun. He's basically a Street Fighter character that's put in a weird game. He's very. And I play Falco. He's got a cool projectile, and he's got like crazy Oki. Like when you get a knockdown as Falco, like you got some shit. You can tech chase hilariously, not with grab, but with other stuff. He's a great like lab monster character in my opinion. Like if you're gonna put time in the lab, you could pick Fox or Falco. Either one, you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, for sure.
So I've been putting a lot of reps in with the bird, but you and I have very very different Falcos. Like you can play him so different, right?
You're a lot more grounded than I am for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like you focus a lot on like, all right, what are my tech chase options? How do I cover as many options as I can?
Yeah,
whereas,
wiener.
like,
I play like a lame campy wiener and shoot lasers and short off back air.
Yeah. I think I tend to focus more on like, all right, I got the opening. What can I do off of this? Like in the air more so than like trying to get stage position or like covering every tech roll I can or anything like that.
Like right now at this exact moment in the Quigs and Joey Falco Ditto meta, I think I win neutral a little more than you, but I die way more often off of a single hit. So what can happen is Joey will like four stock me, and then the next game it'll take 5 minutes, but I'll win. Like I'll somehow pull, like I'll win neutral just a little bit more than I get blown up, and then we'll go to a next game and I'll get like 3 stocks. So it's like it's either really slow and grindy, and I will like somehow get a win, or it could just be over in like 4 touches. I'm like, oh no. And a lot of the times I just down smash Joey off the level, and then I say it's the best move in the game. Just walk to the ledge, down smash. Best move in the game.
Down smash edge guards.
The Quigs. It's my only edge card. I just walk to the edge and down smash. If I don't think I can get it, I'll just stay in the center.
Yeah. I mean, down smash seems really good. I think it's like techable though. Even more so than like down air at the ledge. I think down smash is really techable. But even if they tech it, you have options, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the baby's first edge guard of like they're going to the edge. I have a move that hits the edge. I'll just do that every time, and it's
Ginger Nair. Ginger Nair seems pretty good. I just think it might get beaten by Fox Up B quite a bit. I'm not sure. Fox Up B is tricky. I'm still trying to like figure out how to deal with it.
Yeah, dude, I play Fox now. It'll be great. We'll play Fox Falco. Play Falco
do you enjoy Fox over Falco a little bit more?
Maybe now, because I've played Fox for like a little over a year. So like now it's not as garbage. But I also really like getting better with the character, right? Like, so it's like, do I want to win? I should probably play Fox. Do I want to like work on what I've been working on? I'll play Falco, you know?
Yeah.
If I wanted to win, I should probably pick Fox. But if I just want to play and have a good time and sometimes win, I'll pick Falco. But yeah.
I think you were doing pretty nasty stuff with the Sheik, like, in tournament.
Yeah.
I think it just hadn't, like, fully come together yet. Like, you got 5th, I think, at the last tournament. But you said it was close sets the whole way through.
Yeah. I was missing some things that are, like, nobody should miss. Like I would get like an F tilt on purpose, knowing I could follow up with a forward air, and then like overshoot the forward air and whiff, which is not, that probably wouldn't happen now. But I was just like tournament nerves plus new to the character, you know. But with the quarantine, right? There's not a lot to do. There's not a lot of people to play. I can maybe play net play, but like I said, my laptop's not great at it. So then it's like, all right, well, if I'm not going to play net play, let me just put in shit tons of solo practice. Do you ever solo practice for like 4 hours out of a whole day?
I like do solo stuff for a long time, but not all of it is like super like improvement focused practice, I would say. It's more just like I like moving around in the game, and so I'll just do that, fuck up a CPU, go for some dumb shit. Yeah, I
Yeah,
find that really fun.
that's what CFR does, like constantly.
he
He
just
just
practices
he just sets a
like
fox.
solo.
Yeah, he just sets a fox to randomly DI, and he just 0 to deaths it with Falco with unlimited time. So he just
Hmm.
and like I've been describing that as kind of like a stress ball or like a comfort food. It's just like a thing you do when you're bored. That's always nice, you know. Bonus
Hmm.
fun fact: it makes you better at certain things in the game.
Yeah.
My version of that is I will set a fox to hold shield, give it infinite shield, put it up against a wall on like Earthbound stages, and then practice double shine grab or like nair shine laser double shine grab, just bananas unnecessary bonkers shit. So that when I just want to shine grab, it's so much easier. It's just like
Hmm.
I take the hard part out, and it's like, oh yeah. So different strokes for different folks, I guess. All right, that's enough, man. That's all my melee I wanted to talk about. I just
All
had,
the melee time.
yeah, I don't want to lose everybody on the melee stuff if they don't care about it. But yeah, I wish I lived in Madison and it wasn't quarantine times because all I would be doing is messaging people to come over and play
Right. Yeah. Gotta be so much fun. It's like
melee.
the amount of shit we could do. We could do streams of like IRL Joey Quigg's dumb shit instead of just scuffed net play where it desyncs every half hour, every
Yeah,
10 minutes.
I was literally looking at like the cost of living in Middleton, and I was like, dude, this is like cheaper than Madison, you know.
Yeah. That's why I'm
And
here.
and this brings me nicely into what I want to talk about before. Uh, I've been saving up a lot of money in the quarantine. A
Let's
lot of
go.
money. Yeah, like it's been nice. I got my Trump bucks, my 1200, put that right in the bank. Got my unemployment checks right in the bank. My job when they laid me off until quarantine is over have been paying me a paycheck equivalent to 30 hours of work a week.
That's
So between
crazy. That's actually really cool.
yeah, and then just this week, if you're already on unemployment and you qualify, you get an extra 600, I think. You can Google that, by the way. I don't know if it's true for everybody, but I qualified for it. So this week, I'm going to get more money on unemployment than I usually get, which is all to say, when this is all over, I'm going to have months of rent saved up. And like, it should be a breeze to move to Madison because I'll already have a nest egg, you know?
That's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Have you looked? So you've been looking into apartments and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In like the Middleton area. You
Ooh,
know where
let's
that is?
go. I've never heard of it. We'll have to
Oh,
talk later.
all right.
There aren't. I don't think there's like that many complexes here. To be honest, we'd probably be like neighbors practically if you do end up
There's
going
an
here.
outside thought because I don't know what your apartment building is. There's a chance I like looked at it on.
Yeah,
I didn't know what it
exactly.
was.
There actually is. I'm not even kidding.
There's a reasonable chance that I looked at it. It was didn't know that it was the same building.
We'll just
That'd
leave it up to RNG.
yeah, that'd be funny. But yeah, it's if nothing else, when the quarantine's over, I'll have a bunch of money saved up and a new laptop.
If only we knew someone who had knowledge about apartments in the Madison area.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be great?
If
Just
only.
we had a mutual friend, not just somebody we kind of know, but
If
like
only
somebody.
we had a KFC speedrunner who
Yeah,
knew stuff
if
about
only
stuff.
someone who practiced their finding skills outside of work in other mediums beyond just apartment searches. You know,
Oh man,
somebody who owns all the Where's Waldo books.
I like to think that Spence is like, yeah, I still work from home, and then like he wakes up every morning, turns on We Play, and just plays Find Me for 7 hours. Gets paid for it.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been grinding off stream. I'm gonna be a god
For work. It's
for
all for
work.
work.
Yeah.
What's the food that you've eaten the most of during the quarantine?
Uh, hate to be generic, but it's probably pizza.
Me too.
Lots of oven pizza.
Oh, so much pizza.
Yeah.
Oodles and oodles of pizza.
Oodles of pizza. Hamburger
Technically.
Helper, shout out.
Dude, Jack's made hamburger helper here a few times. It's so good, dude.
It's so good. The beef stroganoff is
The
fucking
beef stroganoff
fire.
one. Yes,
Yes.
that's what we had. The beef stroganoff one. Oh, so good. I can't believe that you named the only hamburger helper I've ever eaten, which is
Really?
beef. Yeah, I never had any other ones before.
Well, that's the best one. So
it's so good, dude.
yeah,
it's so good. I wish beef stroganoff was a team's tag so I could rep it hard.
Not even beef stroke works. It's too many letters. Why is melee so limited?
Oh man, we could do beef stro, and then they'll just be like ganoff.
Beef stroke. One of my favorite, like, super dumb jokes that you've told on stream. I don't even know when it was. I just know you were talking to Kendrick, but it was somehow like him asking what the plural of beef is, and you said beeves. That shit just killed me. Fucking beeves.
What's
Beeves stroganoff?
What is the okay? What's the plural of leaf, Joey?
It's leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see my logic with beeves.
No, it makes sense. That's the joke, right?
What's upsetting is that it's not actually what the plural is.
Definitely not. No.
Is it beefs?
Beeves?
Hold on, can I figure out the answer to this?
Are you still trying to figure it out? I think it's just beef. I think it works both ways.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's one of those words that doesn't make sense.
Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, all right. Okay. Here's where we're wrong. It's actually beef, meaning like the word for more than one piece of beef is still beef. Kind of like fish, more than one fish. But the name of the article is the plural of beef really beeves? And I got so excited.
Wait, somebody Googled that?
Yeah,
Yahoo answered it?
Yeah, I looked it up, and people go back and forth. People either say beef, like fish.
No, people don't say beeves. Are you kidding me?
But some articles are saying that beeves because hold on, wait, is it in the Bible? What?
No, stop.
What is hold on. What are beeves in the Old Testament?
I love that. Is it in the Bible?
Leviticus 22:19. Ye shall offer at your own will a male without blemish of the beeves, of the sheep, of the goats. They say beeves in the Bible for more than one cow. What? Beeves is in the Bible, dude. Holy shit! Leviticus 22:19.
That might have to be the title of the episode. Beeves is in the Bible.
Leviticus 22:19, yo. Oh my gosh.
Does that make it factually correct? It's like, see, they said it.
Boy, there are so many arguments that people point to the Bible where they're like, no, it says in the Bible. And I'm going to do that for beeves.
Yeah. You're going to be like the religious bigot, but instead of like homosexuality, it's the plural of beef. It's like, no, it's this. And I refuse to think any other way.
In a way, in a horrible way, is more than one like hunky dude that you would call a beefcake? Is that just like beeves cakes?
Beef cakes?
Beef cakes.
God, this bit is dumb.
This is so fucking dumb. I'm out of shit to talk about, Joey. I'm out of stuff.
We're on the hour and a half marks. Ideally, we'd go for another half hour. Can we spout bullshit for another half hour on 80 bucks?
We could.
That is the question.
I guess if there's anyone in chat who wants to know anything, this is Q&A time. But
it wasn't beef stroganoff we had.
What do we have?
Beef pasta.
Beef pasta.
Beef pasta. It's got beeves in it. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it had
There's
beef.
multiple beefs.
Yeah, beeves.
Well, I promise the beef strogue is fire.
I'll have to buy it next time I'm at a grocery store and then ask Jack to teach me how to make it. Because he made the last two. You have the stroganoff?
Stroke? Beef stroke?
You have beef?
No, I got beef pasta.
2 boxes of beef pasta.
It's super easy.
Shit, this is for me to have.
Beef stroke is the best helper.
For us to have next time we get beefs.
Joey,
from the store.
Joey, can you hear this?
Yeah. That's the sound of happiness right there.
That's the sound of some hamburger helper. This mutilated sentient hand is ready to help me make food.
Why does it only have 3 fingers?
Yeah, what happened to the pinky boy? What
Why does
happened?
the hand have a nose? Wait a second.
He looks like the guy from Operation if they inserted him into a mitten. Like the operation went poorly, so we put your body in a, we put your face on a glove. Operation guy.
You should do guess that household sound.
Okay. All right. I have one for you. I'll start.
Okay.
It's pretty easy, but I don't know if Discord's going to mutilate the sound enough that you don't know what it is. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Then do it again.
That was it?
Yeah.
All right, one more time.
Okay.
It sounds like you're shuffling a deck of cards, but I
You are
don't.
correct. Ding, ding, ding,
Wait,
ding.
really?
Yes, we have a winner. That is a deck of cards.
Let's go.
All right. This dumbass game is off to the races. Your turn, sir. I don't have your stream up, so I can't see.
Oh, my turn? Shit. All right.
And that's our game.
Let's see if it picks up this sound. Hold on.
Okay. All right. Is it a stapler?
No.
Not a stapler. One more time. Can I get the country of origin?
Probably China?
Tongs.
Nope.
No, I don't know what it is.
Are you looking at chat? Because
No.
they got it.
They got it? I didn't get it. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I don't have your stream up because my computer is so shitty. If I have Twitch open, Discord will suck.
It is one of those stand-up lamps with the twist buttons that turns it on and off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Good job, chat. I didn't do
Let's
a good
go,
job.
chat.
All right, here we go. Here's another one. Ooh. Hold on. I have to get up for this one. I'm sorry. Can I open it? Hold on. I need to open this to use it. Hint. There we go. All right, are you ready?
Yep. Ooh. He's scratching? Scratching something. Eraser, maybe?
Not an eraser. You were closer with the scratching something. I mean, it's not scratching, but I am doing something.
I'm not sure. Chat's got some ideas. They're saying sandpaper,
Okay.
nail file.
Getting closer. I guess that's almost the same as sandpaper. Maybe the mic's not translating well. That was me brushing my teeth with a dry toothbrush.
Oh, I
But
see.
I think Discord might make that sound different than it does for me. That was a toothbrush.
I like how that's a household sound. It's like
I
someone's
have one.
brushing their teeth.
I had one near me.
Yeah.
They're definitely in households. I think they count.
Yeah, it counts. It counts.
It's more. What is more likely? Do you have a toothbrush or beef stroke on the house? You know what I'm saying?
I definitely wouldn't have gotten beef stroke if I didn't already know.
Next to my laptop, I have right now a deck of cards, a toothbrush, and beef stroganoff. All right.
Well, that filled 7 minutes. Let's go content.
Let's go content.
Let's go idiot box. You would have guessed that easy. Beef stroganoff.
Who would
It's
have?
like I can tell by the acoustics exactly what type of hamburger helper it is.
That would be such a terrible superpower. I can tell what kind of hamburger helper that is by shaking the box. Good
Time
lord.
to save the world.
Ha ha ha, hamburger helper man. Underneath these 3 cloths, I've hidden a box of hamburger helper. Answer my questions 3, and I won't nuke the capital. What
Pick
is
the
this?
wrong one.
Beef stroganoff. Foiled again, beefaroni man. Something I've never yelled.
Foiled again.
Curse you four-fingered glove.
Say that. Fuck, you beat me to it. Curse you.
The glove.
Yeah. It's just the sentient glove.
So
why does the glove have a nose on it? And eyes?
And no pinky.
Wait, there's no pinky?
No, it's just 3 fingers and a thumb.
It's just the top fingers?
Yep.
Oh no.
Unless that's the pinky and there's no thumb, and it's like replacing the thumb. It's bent over in the side, you know.
Oh, there's no pinky. For some reason, I thought you meant thumb.
No, there's.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
not having a pinky is a much better fate than having no thumbs.
Yep.
But also, he can't really grab anything without pressing his face into it. It kind of seems like a bad.
This superpower is not as useful as just having a pinky and not having your hand and your face be one thing.
Yeah, it's like, would you rather keep all 5 of your fingers or be able to identify hamburger helper by sound?
I'm going to tell you right now, if the question is, would you rather keep all 5 of your fingers? I'm not even listening to option number 2. Like, yes, no, that's the plan. That's all I would like.
It's like, that one, please.
You'd have to really sweeten the deal to make me not want fingers anymore.
This offer better be legit.
Oh man, hear him out.
Wait, let's see what he has to say. Oh my god, dude. You have to look at this link Spence just sent.
Can you put it in my Discord?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're throwing it in Discord.
Okay. Your Discord or just this chat?
Just our chat.
Okay.
Seems like a drawing you would make.
That's just already foreboding. Oh god!
Just the bones.
Oh no! That is upsetting.
I like how he has he's got little feet
in
the wrist part.
What is the bone between his thigh bones? What is that?
Oh,
his tail.
His tail. You never see the backside of him.
Yeah, this glove could have a tail, and I would be upset. After Idiot Box, are you going to keep streaming? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing Wind Waker, but why? What's up?
I have to pee, and I'm wondering if I should hold it until we're done, or if I should just go. We'll call it for now, and then I'll watch you play Wind Waker when I get back.
Yeah, I mean,
anything else you want to talk about?
No, not really. I think we ran out of stuff with the hamburger helper picture.
Or we
that's a good
took
note
off.
to end on.
Everyone's disappointed. They're like, I just wanted to hear more hamburger helper bits. What the fuck?
Yeah, I had to wait an hour and a half before I got the content I wanted. And finally, we get to it, and Quigs needs to go to the bathroom.
Sorry, guys. Wednesday, I will be back on Joey's channel to play the picture drawing game sometime in the afternoon, evening time.
That's in 2 days already.
It is in 2 days. And or whatever time it is on YouTube, if you're watching this there, which is just me in the future or you in the future.
Basically.
And then if you haven't already, follow my Twitch channel, SSBM Quigs. As soon as the laptop gets here, I'm sure me and Jack will break it in with some kind of a thing.
Follow Quigs on Twitch for sure. Also, I have both of our Twitter links up there, both of our Twitter ads if you want to follow us on there.
Nice.
And then if you are listening on YouTube, subscribe. We don't put out episodes every week, but I think we're getting more consistent at it. This time we only went like, what was it, probably 2 weeks between uploads?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that, yeah. So we're trying to be more consistent. I say next time we try to get a guest on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be hype.
Go follow Joey on Twitter. DM him if you want to be a guest on the show.
DM him.
The only person I don't want to be a guest on the show is Moon. That's it. As long as untethered_Moon is not a guest, I approve.
I don't want him on the
guest.
show either. That's crazy.
We are unanimous that Untethered Moon will not be a guest on the show next week or next time. But anybody else basically could be. And that's it. That's all there is. That's the whole show.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to switch over to Wind Waker, do a little bit of randomizer, Quigs. Do you want to stay on the voice call, or do you just want to chill and chat?
Let me take a 15 break. I'll pop by chat. I'll see what's going on, and then maybe I'll come back on the call.
All right. Sounds good.
Bye, everybody. For now.